just days to the highly anticipated Edo gubernatorial election, tensions are rising and the political landscape is filled with uncertainties. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, faces internal conflicts and external controversies, from their refusal to sign the peace accord to allegations of security agency bias. As campaigns enter the final stretch, the PDP's leadership has raised concerns about the integrity of the election process, while rival parties prepare for their final push to win the hearts of Edo voters.
So joining us today to discuss these pressing issues is Kenneth Imwese, Member Publicity Committee, APC Campaign Council, who will shed light on the unfolding dynamics and the future of Edo politics. You are welcome, Mr. Kenneth. Good to have you here this Sunday morning.
Good morning. Good to have you. Good to be here too.
Good. And it's good to have you. Let's start by asking you, with the recent signing of the peace accord by your candidate, Monday Okwebolo, how confident is the APC that this commitment will contribute to a fair and peaceful election in Edo State, especially considering the security concerns raised by the opposition?
Oh, we are very confident because my principal, our candidate, Senator Monday Okwebolo, is a man of peace, a peaceful person who can attest to that with his recent signing of the peace accord, a man who believes in peace. He is a first-timer in the Senate. His last election he had last year, no one single incident of violence in the whole of Esa land. It was a very peaceful process, and he emerged winner, with a very wide margin against an incumbent senator. And even at that, there was no incident of violence across Esa land. We can confirm this from any source. So naturally, he's a man of peace, and I believe that he stands for peace. The APC as a party stands for peace. And that's why we are confident that there will be peace on that day in Edo State, on 21st of September, when the election will be held.
Now, Governor Obaseki and the PDP have expressed concerns about the fairness of security operations in the state, and they've raised concerns specifically with saying that some chieftains were arrested in the state. What steps is the APC taking to address these concerns and ensure that the upcoming election is perceived as free and fair by all parties?
The issue of security of elections is the prerogative of the Nigeria police. And I think, to my own knowledge, they are doing that to the best of their capability and their ability. We, on our own as a party, we are playing our own role by signing the peace accord, by ensuring that we do not indulge in violence. Throughout the campaigns, which started around April or thereabout, we have never indulged in any violence act or attack. Rather, it has been the PDP that has been orchestrating violence across the state. Either they are attacking the APC members or they are attacking labor members. It has been the trend. It is a familiar trend. It's a trend that has been going on from around May, when one of their campaign council members, I think the member of the director of their publicity, Reverend Olu Martins, did threaten to pull down the billboards of the Labour Party around the state. Did threaten to beat up opposition members if they are caught. Did threaten that they were ready for violence when the elections or when the campaign starts. And beginning from that moment, it has been from violence orchestrated by the PDP members against the Labour members. When the Labour Party a candidate did complain it being dropped or being destroyed across the state. It did complain to in a video that went viral that his members were beaten up across the state. And he accused the PDP that if they accuse the APC, the oppressive party, he accused the PDP of inflicting violence on his people, Labour Party members. The PDP continued that. They didn't rest there. They started with it. And in June, the deputy governor was coming from Abuja. He said that there at the airport in Benin was coming. Carrier is to be so prolific. And unfortunately, PDP guys, or we were attacked at the airport. APC were attacked. The candidate of APC was attacked at the airport. And in the course of that, it's probably shot there. And then all violence started in the state. And well, that's not the state. Being the governor, being the leader of the state, you would have won this to desist from further. I came on one of the. It came on air. I mean, there was a video that went viral too, where he's threatening that if his people, his members, or those who were looking for, as regarding the police officer, if they were further arrested, that Nigeria will burn. And this was aired by recently last week here by who's also a member of PDP in those states, that if someone is not declared winner of the election coming up this Saturday, that those states will burn. So it has been a familiar pattern for the PDP. They have been preaching violence and they have been practicing violence so far. Not just against the APC, like I wish to reiterate, against the Labour Party as well. The facts are there, the records are there.
Okay, Mr. Kenneth, we're struggling with bad connection here, but we did get most of what you said. Thank you very much. Now, there was the instance of the accident that happened regarding your party candidate, and we're hoping that the party is at least showing some responsibility with the families that are involved. How's that going?
Are you talking about the airport incident?
Yes.
And I spoke about it now. The APC candidate was attacked at sometime around June, like July. Around.
Mr. Kenneth, this is not. It's about your candidate convoy. We've seen videos on social media where your candidate accusations were levied on your candidate and convoy, which resulted to an accident, a runover for an accident, and the aggrieved were calling on your candidate of the APC to do them right.
Oh, that was an accident. An accident can happen any time, anyway. It wasn't orchestrated by us. It wasn't deliberate. I think the police are on that, and anyway, they are investigating it. But what is worrisome is that it has happened. The PDP, in their usual style, wanted to play politics with it, playing politics with the lives of people. And they went to the deceased family's house to kind of pay condolence visit. I wonder why they did that. That was too low, if you ask me. You play politics with people's lives, it's an accident. And the police will investigate and will come out with the details of the accident. I'm very sure it was not caused by the APC convoy. It was an accident, and an accident can only be proven by who's wrong will be proven by the Nigeria police after investigation. But it is disheartening that the PDP had to take undue advantage of human life to play politics by immediately going to visit the family of the bereaved. We sympathize with the bereaved. Our candidates in due course will also go and pay them the visit, but we won't play politics with the dead. That is our stand. So let the police investigation come out. From there, we can now take it off from there.
All right, Mr. Kenneth. Now, Mr. Kenneth, the PDP has raised concerns about the potential compromise in the electoral process, and also they've urged security agencies to uphold professionalism. So how does the APC plan to ensure that the upcoming elections are safe, free, and also fair regarding with this in mind?
Their concern, I don't understand what is their concern. The issue that the police has to do his job. I think the PDP is only trying to blackmail the Nigeria police force from carrying out their duties. Please, let's take this fact. Let's be mindful of this fact. It was APC that was attacked at the airport, not PDP. And it was a police officer, and oddly, to our candidate, Senator Modu Ukbalo, that was killed in the process, not PDP. We are the victim here. They are trying to play the victim. No, we are the victim. We were the one attacked at the airport. And whoever did that, don't know the reason why they did that. But we know that they attacked us based on the fact that the head of the tribe, the deputy governor, was coming to me for his duty. And at that moment, they were comfortable with that. But we know that the attack is on record. That this was attacked at the airport. And to the senator, our governorship candidate, was killed in that process. Now, the police have duty to fish out the killers, and they have suspects. And they have invited those suspects, Lord, to come and at least, if you don't have skeleton in your cupboard, once the police invite you, you go and clear yourself. But as we speak, those suspects have refused to go and answer the call of the police. Rather, they are hiding in government houses, in government house. The government is showing. They are there. They will appear on Christ and make us go back to government house and hide there. We don't are there. They are in the public domain. Now,
All right,
the
Mr.
fact is that.
Kenneth.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Mr. Kenneth. And at this time, we will have to say thank you very much for coming through. We struggled a bit with the connection, but we heard most of what you said. Thank you very much, Mr. Kenneth, for being a part of the morning show this morning. Thank you.
So much. My pleasure.